Boom, what a perler this 60 series is behind me. HJ60, 4th month 1983, so it's one of the early ones. And you'll tell it's an early one by some very cool trims around the vehicle. Back in the early days they had cool chrome trims around the archway. This thing's pretty bog standard. We've got some BCI wheels on there, black with the BF Goodriches, and up the front it's what looks like a ARB bull bar with the bars removed and just with the bottom bit. Kind of looks cool. I've seen it done quite a bit, and on this vehicle it looks very, very nice. Now this red, it's so beautiful. It's obviously had a paint job quite recently. Underneath's exactly the same. It's been painted black all the way through underneath. There's a few spots where you can see they've slapped it on a bit hard. It's on the exhaust and the gearbox as well, but you know, it's protecting it, that's for sure, under there. Now this vehicle originally started its life in Melbourne, in Victoria, and Craig, the new owner of this vehicle, was looking out for a 60 series. He'd been looking out for a while. This one came up on Marketplace down there. He spoke to the owner. He booked a flight that night. The next day he was in Melbourne picking this bad boy up, and he's really got a nice specimen of a 60 series as well. Then Craig has decided to not trailer it or anything. You got to throw caution to the wind, and he drove it all the way back from Melbourne, non-stop basically. He had a couple of stops and slept in the back of the vehicle, but non-stop, no faults, absolutely perfect drive all the way back to Brisbane. It really is a testament to these old girls. This thing drives and runs absolutely perfect, but it wasn't really in here for mechanical. It was in here for aircon. This was one of the early ones as a G-Pack. It didn't have any of the aircon components at all. And we've been doing a few of these at Mr Landcruiser recently. As you know, we wreck them here in the yard. We keep all the aircon components, the condensers, all the ducting and the wiring and the heater controls with the AC button. So we've got plenty of that stuff, plenty more to do more of these installs as well. So we've got a condenser up the front there, we'll show you in a minute. So we do the full kit. Whistle and Soot does a little bracket that for a new condenser, parallel flow one. That's all in there. And this thing is icy cold. And on a humid day like today, I can't wait to show off the interior in this thing, just so I can have that icy cold goodness blowing in my face. Anyway, look, let's go under the bonnet and check out these cool bits that we've installed on this vehicle. Right, under the bonnet, beautiful 2H. Properly unmolested. It is as it should be when it came out of the factory in this one, apart from the AC compressor here that we've installed on this 2H. We've got the filter dryer here, all new pipe work. And what if you take a little sneaky look down the front there, you'll see the stainless steel brackets that we get off Whistle and Soot to run with these parallel flow condensers in the front there. Interesting fact, these are so old, they used to run on a different air conditioning gas. It was called R12, and it's no longer legal. It's too much of a CFC, it's too much of an ozone burner, that they got rid of it and phased it out. And now we use something called R134A. But that means that the old serpentine condensers are not as efficient with the R134A. So what we do, we run these new parallel flow condensers. It creates a lot more heat exchange to get that temperature down as cold as possible. And we do a lot of these, and Craig's car really has turned up as one of the coldest ones out the vents so far that we've done. Very, very cool. Just a beautiful engine bay under here. You can actually see that it's had a paint job now. They've actually come down to the swage here. Underneath is the original paint, original colour, a little bit faded, and then the lovely, beautiful, shiny respray that it's had above there. That's all we got under here. Let's go and get out of this heat and get inside this vehicle. Oh yeah, I could stay in here all bloody day. It is absolutely chilly as a willy in here, and yeah, look, this thing's immaculate. We've got an unripped dash. We've got the old school steering wheel here, very, very cool indeed. no bells and whistles. It's even got the tape deck. I wonder if it still works. Let's turn this bad boy on. Oh no. Not much going on there. I better not touch it too hard unless I break something. Anyway, look, we've got the inclinometer and stuff like that. No extras going on in here. It looks like at some stage it's had a new roof lining, because that's definitely not the original roof lining colour. But very mint, very nice indeed. And we've got some sheepskin covers here for the bottom half of the seats. It's very nice, you know, warm in the winter. No, cool in the winter, warm in the winter, cool in the summer. That's the one I was going for. Anyway, look in the back, everything's lovely in here. The seats are beautiful, all the way back into the boot of this thing. Someone's done a really nice job. They've really taken some time and care on restoring this one, and Craig's got himself an absolute bloody perler, isn't he? Well, that's it inside. I'm gutted I've got to get out of here, to be honest. This cool little cowboy behind me is about to leave us today, Mr Landcruiser. It's got the mark of the Mr Landcruiser on the back window now, the obligatory sticker, so everybody knows where this thing's been. Definitely makes it worth more money with one of them stickers on it. But yeah, that's it. Craig's going to be going away cool as a cucumber. Very cool indeed. 4th month, 1983 HJ60.